Hi, this is JonaXW. Today, what I'm going to do is propagate some of these agaves that I have. This is Agave Americana, I believe. I could be wrong. I don't know. I really don't know what it is. But I think they are Agave Americana, based on what I see. They have slightly serrated edges. There is a point on the end of the leaves. Yeah. And this is actually what you call a bulbil, which is a plant that grows from the expired flower of the agave flower, which means it's this long stalk with like a bunch of different stalks on it, and then these florets that they just look like a cluster, basically. I don't know if I'm explaining it properly, but I'll probably slip a picture in somewhere so that you can see what it looks like. And yeah, those flowers, they end up turning into these things. So basically, to propagate them, what you do is you take a sharp knife, or like I did, just rip them off, because at the end of it, you're going to take them off of the parent plant, give it 2 days to dry, and when it's dried, you're going to dip the bottom of it in some rooting hormone, and then you're going to stick it in with some other succulents. I just have this container here with some other succulents. This is the Wonder of the World plant, and this propagates like crazy, like rabbits. This is the rabbits of the plant kingdom. So you're just going to stick them in here and leave them for a while, and just continue watering them, give them fertilizers and some plant food ever so often. Not too much, because you don't want to give them too many things, but just give them enough. Don't water it too much. Keep it in a nice shady place, and after a couple of weeks you check on it again, and hopefully soon you should see some roots. And when you see roots, then you could transplant it, or wait until it gets a little bigger and then give it another pot, or give it its own pot, or put it into the ground, however you feel like planting it. But just be careful with them, because they can be kind of dangerous because of these spiky edges. They can be dangerous where if you plant them next to places where people pass, they're going to get scratched, and they'll tear their clothes and things like that. So you have to be very, very careful. So now that the end of my bulbil is actually dried, because it's been about 2 days, all I'm going to do is take my trusty little rooting hormone, and I never actually dip a plant part into the container, although it looks very disgusting. But I've never done it like that, because you can contaminate your entire bottle that way. So what you do is you pour it out into something. I basically just pour it out right back into the cork, and then dip the base, coat it very nicely, dip it again, shake it off, and then I will make a little hole in my succulent mix here, which is basically some mostly sharp sand, because you don't want to have the soil too waterlogged, right? And stick it in there, nice and secure, right? And that is it. When you're done, all you have to do is, as you do with all plants, you water your plants once you've transplanted them. In here I have a trusty little Febreze bottle. I have a mixture of what is it? What's the name of the thing that I use? It's basically a fertilizer. It's plant food, and so basically what you want to do is water them so that they can, have what they need to readjust and replenish themselves, right? And that is it. So until next time, and remember, a little bush tea, good for you.